Happy holidays, everyone. This is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I'm here today to do what miracle is Spirit bringing you this holiday season. I'm sorry that I didn't really get to my normal readings on Monday, but this whole day just got carried away with vet visits and private readings and all that good stuff. So thank you for joining me. If you are new to my channel, thank you for being here. And if you are my Vibe Tribe, you know I love you so. I'm serious. I missed you guys. Hey Lachey, hey Dewey. And I was asking Spirit, like, what do we even want to talk about? Like, if we're going to do videos, let's make it good, guys. And so they really wanted to focus on what miracles are we bringing forward this holiday season. So, no matter what what you celebrate during this time of year, I do celebrate it all because you are my brothers and sisters and I appreciate you all. So whether it is Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever, I love you. Thank you for being you. And I hope everyone feels the love, guys. Okay. Hey, Christina, I must have heard you. That's been happening a lot lately. I'll just say that. Jenny, what's up? Diana, love you guys. Y'all are so amazing. So amazing. And I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. You know that. So how we're going to do this, we're going to focus on a collective energy first, then we're going to go through the different elements, okay? So that way, hey, Daddy, how are you? Everyone say hi to Clyde. That is my dad. He is actually in the chats. I don't even know if he's ever been on a live, especially commenting and stuff. So y'all shower him with the love. Show him that tribe love, y'all. Yes. All right. So I did want to break it down a little bit just so, because listen, the way that I see it, yes, we are one big collective, but when it comes to the different elements, we all experience something slightly different. So I really did want to focus on those different areas. Now remember, these are general readings, so they may not apply to everyone, but if they resonate with you or you feel compelled, give it a like, share, drop me a comment, let me know how it resonates with you. And if anyone would like to book a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. Don't forget, I also have a Facebook and Instagram if y'all want to follow those as well. And oh, is Ellie in the house? There she is. I see you. Merry Christmas, girl. Love you so hard. Okay. All right. So let's get started, guys. We're going to start off on the collective message. They had me pull out 3 decks, so I'm kind of curious to see how all of those come out. But we are going to start with the whole big message, and then we're going to break it down. All right. So collective message at 3:33. I saw that, Spirit. All right. They said, we here, guys. We ready to show up, right? So where do we want to start? Collective message. Okay. All right. So they starting off. Yes. Beautiful bitches. That's what I'm saying. Oh, yes, guys. Love y'all. I missed y'all so much. So much. All right. Where'd that go? Okay. So, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, but it is worth waiting for, guys. We just getting the pinnacles ready, setting up that solid foundation. What up, Cynthia? Hey, is that Kara? Who's under Satnam? Okay. Is that Kara? She's under the living light, right? I was about to say, I thought Satnam, I'm confused on who's actually running Satnam. Kara, okay. Oh, Lord. Yes, Kara, get it together, girlfriend. All right. Hi, I don't know if I've seen you in before. Welcome, welcome. If you have been in here before, welcome back. All right. All right, let's see what we got going on. They got a whole storyline going, y'all. All right. What is going on? What miracle is Spirit planning on bringing to you this holiday season? Okay. Listen. I feel like there is a whole big storyline coming out right now when it comes to, someone that you care about in your life. Now, I've been having this conversation for like a good solid week right now, where, when I'm talking about love, and I want to clarify this because I don't think I clarify it enough. When I talk about love, right? Love comes in so many different forms. It is not just a romantic partner. Love can be between you and a child, you and your parents, you and your siblings, you and your friends. It can come in so many different forms, and I feel like we take it for granted, okay? So many of us have run around this life saying we want love, and we want it now, feeling like a fucking commercial, right? But it is one of those things where we have love constantly surrounding us, but because it doesn't show up the way that we want it to, then we think that we are lacking. Best way to show appreciation is showing those people who choose to show love towards you, regardless of the placement in their life, gratitude, right? So no matter how this chooses to show up in your life, but it definitely has someone that you feel a strong connection to and you obviously care about a lot. Okay? Hey, Elizabeth. All right. So let's get into it, guys. I feel like there's a lot of renewal happening within relationships right now. There are a lot of what has been happening is like having these conversations and breaking past these barriers of self-limiting beliefs that are opening up new gateways within our relationships and how we choose to communicate, how we choose to interact, and all these beautiful things, right? Because for so long we've been wearing false masks. Like, the deception card is coming out with getting to know each other, but how I choose to look at this, especially with the spread that I am seeing, is, we try to put on a brave face, right? We try to act like when shit's hitting the fan, it ain't really that bad, but it is, right? We might be struggling so much internally, and when someone asks, how are we doing? We say we fine, right? When clearly we're not. We got dark circles, mascara running down our face, we're on borderline tears, we ready to pull our hair out, but yet we say we fine. Okay? Empaths, sensitives, see right through that. Anyone who cares about you can see right through that. So let's take off the mask a little bit, right? And let's choose to be vulnerable with the people who actually care, to ask a second time, are you sure you're okay? Right? So, a lot of this, especially with the holiday season, you could be feeling like, oh man, but I didn't get that one person a present. I feel guilty, right? Feeling like the only way that you can show up is by giving gifts, or, maybe this is a hard time for everybody, y'all. Okay. So with finances and career, this could be something, maybe you feel like you don't have enough to fully provide, or maybe not enough to really show up, or, you're trying to take care of your immediate family, but maybe you don't have enough for extended family, those kind of things. I'm just throwing all kinds of stuff I'm picking up here, so y'all just run with it, all right? Please take what resonates, leave what does not. Do not try to force these, okay? And some of these experiences might all add up for you, but some might not. Again, take what resonates. Now, what I'm kind of seeing in this is, the self-limiting beliefs around finances. Maybe, you have been one of those people that have always struggled to keep your head above water, like most people, okay? The world is rough, right? So, especially when the holiday season comes up, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. And what's kind of coming out from this is like the way that we view uh, being needed or wanted, and turning it back to, well, what do I really have to offer? And feeling like you're not really in a financial place to be of service enough is kind of what I'm coming to a close, right? So with the false mask, like, let's just let the ego drop for a second, right? There's so much more than just financial givings, right? There's more than presence. There's moments, experiences. There is love or messages or just a simple hug that can make someone's day, right? And I feel like this is a lot of the struggles around finances, especially within whatever, this kind of energy that I'm picking up on. It's been a long time, right? Like feeling unstable, or maybe you're just not in that place in your life where you thought you would be at this age, those kind of things. But the amount of time that it's taken you to get to this point of letting go of the reins a little bit and finally dropping the mask of like, oh yeah, everything's good even though I'm struggling, right? um, this has been a long time coming, and it was definitely worth the wait with the amount of energy that is pushing through the other side, right? So when it comes to, divine timing, this is why we need to let go of it, guys, because when new love comes knocking on your door, now whether that is a new found sense of love within your relationship, or that is someone brand new coming in to show you a different aspect of love, maybe it's some new friends, maybe it's a new romantic partner, or maybe it's a renewed sense of understanding and compassion within a previous established relationship, right? It's like letting go of the defenses around feeling like your significance matters on how established you are in life, right? And that's what's kind of being broken past. So a lot of fears around money coming up at this time of the season. This is what spirits knock, knock, knock. Hey guys, do you realize that there's much more to life than this little box you're putting yourself in, and feeling established is your only source of being worthy, of being accepted? Nah, nah, we're breaking past that because you have a lot more to offer than that, right? So now they're giving you a renewed sense of love for self, for why you're here, what you have to offer, how you can show up for the people you care about, and all of these things that make you enjoy the holiday time together, right? The honeymoon phase, where you realize by dropping the defenses, surrounded by presents and all of these establishments that are sucking us into buy, 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 and buy into, right? It actually distracts us from the moments of togetherness. And that's what they're bringing through, right? So it gets you back into that more childlike quality where you can be with your children and not feel like, oh, did I get them enough presents? Did I spend enough money this year? Did I really take the time to bake some cookies with my children? Or, just feeling that new sense of lightness where you can finally take a breather and enjoy experience, where you have this childlike sense of quality if you do not have children, okay? Or maybe there's children that you're hanging out with when you go to, a friend's house or your family's house, and this child just sparks you up and gives you that, ah, damn, spirit, huh? They're giving me a whole different perspective on what these holidays are all about. Okay. So, did I see Robert in here? Yes. Hey, Robert. How are you? Kara, what up? You made it back? Yes, guys. All right. So, let's keep going. Let go of control issues. Okay. So, if your ego mind starts to, pop you back into, well, damn, should I be acting like this? Yeah, you should. If you're somewhere where it snows, go have a snowball fight. Make some snow angels. Build a snowman, okay? I feel like Frozen is coming in. Let that shit go, right? Have fun. Embrace this new sense of attitude that is going to help you trust in the moment more, right? Not thinking so much ahead or thinking back to, oh my God, did I do enough? Did I bake enough? Did I buy enough? Or is this person not going to like their present? Is this person going to enjoy my company? Whatever your little rat race mind is starting to tell you from keeping you from being strictly in the moment of receiving and experiencing love, that is what they're bringing to your attention. Okay? There you go. So, all right, Spirit. I'm telling you, they on fire lately. What are y'all bringing through? Love that you are different. We are all connected and stay strong. Listen, this time of year is hard on everybody, okay? We put a lot of pressures on ourselves. Not necessarily, other people can put pressure on us, but it's only if we accept it, right? We don't have to accept the pressures from other people. It is what we choose to accept and what we choose to project into our atmosphere that tends to set the mood for everything, right? So understand that whether it be your childlike sense of wonder or the fact that you can be fun and quirky and weird and you're the fun aunt, okay? Whatever the case may be, choose to have some fun, choose to live in love, and forget about the financial burdens of the holidays, right? Because your uniqueness people look forward to, right? You break up the stagnancy of the normal holiday season. And it's time for us to show up as bright, if not brighter than the fucking Christmas lights on the tree. You know what I'm saying? So remember, we're all connected. Every soul you have come into contact has been here for your evolution and for theirs. And this is bringing you all together. Your uniqueness, your qualities, your beliefs, all of this is bringing you closer and closer together. And it's telling you it's okay. You are strong. You are vigilant. You will get through this no matter what life throws at you. And it's only what you choose to accept into your reality that is going to set the scene for these holiday seasons. Okay? So, yeah. All right, Spirit. So let's get it going. Give me a nice storyline. All right, listen, okay, and this is exactly what I was saying. Exactly what I was fucking saying, right? 7 of Wands. All right, let me see if I can get that. Look at that, okay? There might be some battles. There might be some conflict, right? Maybe some people don't like that you show up with so much light and they're over here running like a chicken with their head cut off. But why can't anything be done my way? I need this. I need that. Maybe you going, like I'm seeing Black Friday shit, all over this. Don't be beating people off with a stick unless it's absolutely necessary. Okay? Keep your head on your shoulders, right? So, what I'm seeing with this, again, only allow what you choose to be your reality. Okay? If someone is coming in with a hot temper, meet them with calmness. Okay? I'm sorry you're upset. Would you like a cup of tea? Why don't you let my empath ability and my intuition break some of these barriers? Would you like to get to the root of the issue? Because I like solutions, right? And if they don't want to hear it, it's your choice. You can walk away at any time. You do not have to accept anyone's harshness or, like fierceness coming at you in any derogatory manner, right? Maybe you got some family members. When you getting married? When you getting pregnant? When you buying that house? Why haven't you done all this yet? Putting all these damn pressures on you like your fucking journey isn't divinely timed anyway, right? Because all of it's fated with the Wheel of Fortune. Everything's happening in divine timing. And whatever conflict might come up, maybe about finances, okay? Maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying. But what my point is, stand strong, okay? Stand in your power. Use those psychic abilities because you are fucking magic, right? Queen of Wands don't let anyone step on her damn toes. She is confident. She is calm in demeanor because she knows her worth. She knows who she is. She has the passion. She has the fire to accomplish whatever she wants in her life. And she knows that she is the creator of her reality, and she will only choose those people that will enhance her life rather than hold her back. Okay? Especially with the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Wands on the bottom. Okay? Only invest in those who are going to fertilize your garden, right? If you got someone pouring salt all over your plants, you're not going to get any fruit from that, right? Tell them to take their salty asses down to the river because ain't nobody got time for that. But the Six of Wands, invest in yourself, invest in your future, invest in the love that you want to share, right? Maybe someone just needs a good old pat on the back and say, there. Why are they bringing up like Disney movies though? All I can think about is Big Hero 6, right? Oh Lord. Now I'm seeing the freaking some of you, okay, listen, we all know with holiday times drinks can start flowing. You know, the scene in Big Hero 6 where he's running low on battery, okay, so that could be like someone draining your energy juice, but it could also, the way that he was like, I'm good, and he face plants on the stairs. We all know that drinking can get sloppy sometimes. So just remember to understand that if someone is drinking and gets loud, you don't have to entertain that shit. But you can also understand that if someone is draining you of your energy, then you have the power to put your shield up, to say no, to leave, right? All of these things. And it's one of those things where that is your choice. It is your free will of what you put up with, right? So, all right, so what else is going on? And I feel like this is going to give you the power to really stand up for yourself. Okay, so now, whoa. Okay. Damn. All right, so this isn't going to be for everybody. This is a whole different storyline that they just brought out, okay? For those of you who are on, and let me say this before I move on to this other storyline. Whatever you put out is what you're going to receive. So if someone tries to come at you like with intoxicated, really harsh behavior, or someone who's trying to pick a battle with you, listen, if you come in with hot, fiery anger and defensiveness, it's going to fuel the fire. So be aware of that, okay? Now, for the other storyline that I'm now picking up on, especially with the overall message, if you are dealing with a twin flame, I feel like some of you could be coming into contact with them these holiday seasons, you know, especially between Christmas and New Year, right? But we have the perfect pair on the board. We have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, okay? So there might be some sort of message about an offer coming in, but it's really important that you use your intuition, because if this person comes in, maybe they reach out when they're intoxicated and, you know, they're like, oh man, I really miss you. Are you reaching out because your inhibitions are down? Right? And it's going to be one of those things where you kind of question the way that they show up to you. Because with the Tower coming in, it could be very unexpected, and we have the Page of Wands. So just use your best judgment when it comes to this, but I do feel like after some sort of conflict or some sort of resolution that was fated, right, is going to open up a door for you and your divine partner to come into contact of some sort. It could be an apology. It could be, you know, some sort of communication that you are not expecting and you don't see coming until it's like, bam, there, right? But it could also be about clearing the slate and starting over because shit was just way too much and way overdone in the beginning, right? And maybe they could be talking about a lot of the fears, you know, especially with the finances and career. Maybe they are the ones that were feeling really, you know, uncomfortable and vulnerable because they didn't feel stable in their life. And how are they going to provide for their feminine when their life isn't together? Because that's typically what the masculine thinks about, right? So just consider that and let me know how all that plays out, okay? But we do have the Eight of Pentacles. This, yeah, y'all got to be careful now. Okay, be careful. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some sort of communication coming in. Now, it could be talking about let's work on this together, right? But also, before you go diving in, especially if you were dealing with a twin flame who has been fucking sneaky as hell in the past, give them enough time to open up to you about why they lied in the past, why they left you behind, and what did they learn, right? Small talk tends to be one-sided, you know, questions. Like, you know, but when you ask something like, oh, well, do you like this? Why? Right? So when they're trying to convey something, if you really want to know more about that person, and you've been waiting on these conversations and you want to dive deeper into why they are the way they are, especially the children card. Maybe they got some inner child work to do, and a lot of their fears and self-limiting beliefs come from their childhood, right? Maybe their parents weren't very financially stable or very abundant, and they're trying to make sure that they don't follow in those footsteps, those kind of things. But there is someone that is very emotionally aware that something's been missing, right? They're having to get to that point where they come to Jesus. You know what I'm saying? It's that finding the source within and not codependency. That's a big lesson for the divine masculine this season, okay? But yeah, I could go on and on about this, but we've spent 30 minutes on the collective message. So Spirit obviously wants to talk, y'all. So I hope that will make some sense for you. But remember, this is for the holiday seasons. Christmas Eve is tomorrow. So basically from this week to January 1st, possibly a week after, these things could be unfolding. But again, it's divine timing. Be patient, okay? So I'm just saying, Christmas be making people miss others when they ain't around. You know, you go about minding your own business and all of a sudden people come rushing in. I'm just saying. It happens. I've been seeing it all across the board, y'all. All right. So let's move on to the elements. What do you have for my lovely tribe, and what element would you like to start with first? All right. Water signs are up. 30, 40. I saw that, Spirit. They're showing all kinds of numbers. All right. Yeah, girl, I got all the patience. All the patience. All right. So, what do you have for my beautiful water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, please. And please, you know, just remember too, these are general readings, but if your sun sign doesn't make sense, so I do sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay. So just make sure, listen, I'm pretty sure like all these messages could resonate for whatever, but if you have more than like one sign in water or earth or whatever the case may be, your message is going to be more prominent in that area. But it is what it is. Y'all use your intuition. Y'all smart cookies, okay? So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, what is going on? What blessings? Yeah, me too. I'm an elemental for sure. A lot of fire, but I got them all. You know, got to keep them balanced. All right. Water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What miracle are you bringing, my beautiful water signs, this holiday season, Spirit? Give us something good. I don't even know where that card or how it got out, because I haven't even started on this deck yet, but you were born to create. Okay. Break outside of that shell, y'all. Break outside of that shell. Okay. Very interesting. What's on the bottom? Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Water signs trying to manifest somebody. But with that being said, okay, unrequited love, right? So listen, it says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, and it's because someone is putting in more effort than the other. So whether that be you or the other person, whoever, right? I feel like this is where the dynamic is going to start changing, because there are family issues that are going to be coming up for you very soon that need to be addressed, right? So again, these can play out from either side, right? But listen, and most of us, let's be real for a second. Let's be real. All of us got fucking family drama. Everyone that I have known has some sort of dynamic within their family. If you can honestly come to me and say, nah, my childhood was perfect to the T, never had an ounce of drama, never had an ounce of trauma, me and you are on different levels, because I have never met anyone that has not had some sort of, codependent behavior or narcissistic tendencies or any issues around feeling wanted, heard, seen, or understood ever, 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 ever. Okay, so let's just be real. Everyone's in the same fucking boat, because we're all living out until now, because we're breaking karmic cycles. Am I right? Okay, so we have been living out all of our parents and their parents and their parents' abuse, trauma, and belief systems. And we have all adapted to a certain way of protecting ourselves to survive, right? So either way, we all in the same fucking boat. But it is up to us until we get tired of our own shit and living out all of their bullshit from down the lineage. That is when things are going to start changing, and Spirit is bringing you that opportunity this year. Okay? So when it comes to unrequited love within your relationships, whether it be with your family members, with whether it be within your relationships, okay, you have to first figure out where it started, right? Were you always the one taking care of your mother or father? Were you the one where your parents were always gone, so you had to take care of your siblings? Did you always feel, if you were an only child, that even with you being the only child in the house, like, were you over spoiled? Were you not soothed enough? All of these things come into play in how we interact and put expectations on the people in our lives. Okay. So what is coming up is there are going to be some heart-to-heart conversations coming up very soon, within the next week or two, to be specific, that is going to help you understand. So when these conversations, it can be as simple as someone saying something that triggers a memory, like, oh shit, that's where that behavior came from. Damn, I didn't realize I acted like that, but I do. Why am I playing out my parents' shit? Like, do I really act like that when I'm mad? Do I really act like that when someone's trying to, get into my heart space? Like, all of these things come into play when it comes to how we give, receive, and accept love into our life. So, if you've been playing that whole little cat and mouse game and chasing people, trying to get people to validate your worth, all these beautiful things that go into our evolution, right? It is time for you to start validating yourself, because you are meant to break out of your shell and create the reality that you so deserve. Okay? Realize that what you think, dream, and imagine will manifest times 10. Whatever you put your focus in is going to flow into your life regardless. So the one thing that has been coming up a lot is be open, right? It's okay to have intentions. It's okay to have goals. It's okay to have dreams. But also, don't be so damn rigid that you think that it has to look like A, B, and C for it to be the lucky pot of gold at the end of the rainbow with your Lucky Charms. Okay? So, I'm just saying, Spirit always knows better than we do. So stay open, stay fluid, go with it, and don't be afraid to look at your own shit. If you have been a problem, it's okay. It's okay. It's not that you are a problem, but you also have to be aware and take accountability for how you're choosing to show up or refusing to show up. Okay? So, just saying, we all got to take accountability. All right? So have courage. If someone decides to step on your toes, or you see some behavior that you do not like, that you realize that you have been playing out in your own reality, have courage to say something. Okay? Whether it is to them, because listen, forgiveness is not about them, it is for us. All right? So have courage to say, okay, I recognize that behavior. I don't want that to continue to be my storyline. I am going to rewrite the way that I want to, so that I can have an equal, giving, loving, nurturing, compassionate relationship in all areas of my life. Okay? I'm saying. Love without condition. Because regardless, regardless of the storyline that your, family member, significant other, or, whatever the case may be. Whoever is bringing this trigger up for you, that is bringing light to the pattern or behavior that is causing the disruptance within your relationship, right? It's not that they're causing the disruptance, it's you are. You're allowing the behavior, right? But someone is bringing it to your awareness. Love that person too. Even love that behavior because it showed you the behavior that you don't like, right? Because everyone that is in our life is a mirror of something, whether we like it or we don't. And it's important that we have enough awareness and enough courage to say, okay, I don't really care for this behavior. It does not serve me. It does not benefit my growth, and it doesn't benefit the connections in my life. But I appreciate it the same because it protected me at one point. It kept me safe, but I don't need it anymore. I don't need that. And I'm moving on to a whole different level of cosmic awareness because I am the creator. Anything else? Share your thoughts and know your fears. Amen. Spirit's on fire, y'all. Okay? Again, like I said, don't be afraid to speak up. Share your thoughts on these things. Have, instead of going about it being triggered as fuck and be like, yo, you fucked up. Okay? It's one of those things where it's, I have this awareness. I see it so clearly now. Come at it from a grounded point. Thank you for showing me the behavior that I do not want to continue in my life. And I really hope you find a way to get out of it. But either way, it ain't my problem to fix, right? But it's important for you to understand your fears, either about not being accepted, not being loved, being rejected, okay, being seen, being heard, all of these things. You have to know your fears and the family issues and dynamics that are, feeding into this, that are creating the separation within the relationships in your life. Okay? So, all right. Let's get a beautiful storyline. But they're giving you, that's the blessing. The blessing is knowing your fears, having courage to speak up for yourself, and move past the karmic cycles that you were about to break. That is a beautiful message, okay? Page of Pentacles. Again, this is an offering from Spirit to say, hey, listen, I know you've been struggling with this, so we're going to bring it up and make sure you see it loud and clear, okay? See it loud and clear so you can move on and accept the abundance that is so rightfully yours, because this is the cornerstone of your healing within your relationships, okay? You first have to look at the pain in order to process the pain. And when you see the abundance within that statement, right, you will be able to finally close out this chapter and move forward. You will be able to have more successful relationships. You will be able to have more understanding and compassionate moments with those in your life. And you won't feel like you are having to struggle so hard for yourself to be understood and heard. Okay? So, okay, water signs, I see you. All right. So, take however resonates. All right. So, who are we moving on to next? All right. Earth signs. Earth signs. 4424. They throwing all kinds of numbers at y'all. I'm just saying. Calling in your soulmate. What miracle are you bringing my earth signs? Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Oh, shit. All right. Mm. All right. Tell me why this is here and that. Before I go any further. Why is the religious factors here? Okay. Give me one more on that. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Whole bunch of people coming back in, y'all. All right. So we have calling in your soulmate, separation. I feel like, there is someone that has been out of your life or you've been feeling disconnected from for quite some time. Okay. What's happening is spirit is giving you the gift of vision. Okay, seeing the truth of why the separation really needed to take place. And when I started clarifying this, you deserve love way at the back of the line. Finances, career, soulmate, engagement, attraction, the wheel of fortune reversed. It was not time. Okay, it was not time. And the reason why is because you needed that Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Wands to come out in your favor. You needed to tend to your own garden, tend to your own abundance. Realize that sometimes you got to be patient for the fruit to be fucking tasty. You know what I'm saying? But very soon, there is going to be something. Now, whether this is someone that you have already been in contact with, okay, which I do feel like it is. I feel like someone is coming in with a renewed sense of like passion for you, a clear direction about where they want to head with you. And it's because you have figured out your place, your independence, your empowerment earth signs, right? And that's why they're coming back in, is because you have finally found yourself, right? And this is why you're finally seeing the truth. Like, okay, well, I thought I was ready, but clearly I wasn't. And now I understand in divine timing, when it's time, it will come back, especially if you're dealing with a soulmate twin flame. Okay. But with the new love, if this is a twin flame, then they're coming in with a renewed sense. They are not coming back as the same person that they were as the Seven of Swords energy that I saw on the bottom. And that's why y'all needed to separate, because there was sneaky behavior going on. There is deception going on. And especially with the Eight of Cups too. Like, you could even be deceiving yourself about why they left. Okay, maybe it made you so insecure. Maybe I'm not pretty enough. Maybe I ain't skinny enough or thick enough. Or maybe I don't have enough finances. Maybe our religion's too different. His family wouldn't accept me. Whatever bullshit story you want to tell yourself, okay? But now you're coming up with a new storyline. You're finding your empowerment. You're finding your truth. You're seeing things more clearly than you ever have before, okay? And that's another gift from Spirit. With the religious factors coming into play. So it's whatever belief system. It doesn't necessarily have to be religion. And this is where I'm also saying self-deception. Okay. Doesn't necessarily mean that they were, liar, cheater, dirtbag, whatever the case may be. But I'm saying that, there were people involved, whether it be you or another person, that was not being completely honest. Okay. Now, whether that is about you and why they left, or why they're not sticking around, why they're not coming forward, whatevs, or why they couldn't proceed with you. Okay. And the way that they're coming in is they're choosing to be more flirtatious. They're choosing to be more lighthearted because they needed you to realize that you are so fucking deserving, and they needed you to deal with your insecurity issues. They might not be consciously aware of this, but on a 5D level, they knew. Their soul knew, right? You needed to deal with the way that you chose to look at yourself and get to that empowerment mode of, I choose someone that is going to share my life, not complete my life, right? And it's like taking that higher level of commitment and the fact that they are doing the same amount of work that you are, right? They are willing to put in the same efforts, okay? And it's by being in the present moment, not thinking too much about the past, not being so far in the future you can't even see the next step in front of you, right? And it's getting to this point of finding success regardless of your circumstances. The success within the patience of your journey, right? That all led to seeing the truth, the empowerment, the beautiful things that have unfolded in your life since you let it go. Again, frozen, let it go, right? Maybe they were fucking cold. Maybe they ghosted you, whatever the case may be. And now you're getting to that point like, well, fuck it. I'm living my life regardless. Okay? I have so much success in my life. I have abundance galore. And I did that on my own, right? Like, that's the energy that is attracting the counterpart that is a vibrational match for you. Because you finally saw yourself. You finally saw yourself. You're not like everyone else, okay? No one compares to you because there's only one you. There is only one soul signature that creates you, right? And once we realize that everyone is so uniquely different, and it's so beautiful to witness, and it's something that we should all encourage and embrace and like just let that love fucking flow. Whether it be wacky, tacky, I don't give a fuck. As long if you're authentic, I fucking love you. You my soul sister, you my soul brother, and I appreciate that shit. Cause that shit's hard to find. Okay. So don't matter what it looked like. Authenticity is the most amazing thing I have ever experienced in my life. And a new day dawns. Respect your boundaries. And listen, this is another thing that has come up because, Earth signs need to learn to be some patient, extra patient. All right. But what happens when we set boundaries but do not respect them? Then they lose trust. How can you set a boundary but continuously fall back on it and then expect them to follow through when you can't, right? So be patient with the process. If you set a boundary, you better respect your boundaries, okay? And don't be like just letting it, oh, but they're my twin flame. I ain't doing that. And the next thing you know, you fall through and it's like, oh, I wonder why they ghosted me again, right? Don't play the pity party. Acknowledge, accept, and respect your part in the storyline, because all of it's divinely orchestrated anyway. Like, really. It's so divinely orchestrated that every little nuance, every little roadblock, every experience you have is for the betterment of your soul. So quit looking at every little hiccup or every little action. Did I do this right? Did I do this wrong? You did it exactly as you were supposed to. Okay. Now, it's when we start making the choice of making better and wiser decisions. And it's okay if we slip up, right? We all trip. That's part of being human. And it's about honoring that space within that too. We are souls, light beings living on an earthly plane. There are going to be hiccups, okay? So enjoy the process. Regardless, okay? We all here to have fun. All right. No, no reservations. And oh my God, y'all, listen, after everything I just said, look what flipped up reversed, okay? The same damn two cards that I said, okay? That self-deception about why they left, or someone being fucking sneaky and not being honest about why they were leaving in the first place. All of it led you to your own cup anyway. Okay? You had to reflect on the parts of your life and what you were accepting as your truth and your reality that were not fulfilling, right, to your soul. Like all of these things, whether it's being sneaky, manipulative, codependent, whatever the case may be, you had to focus on the parts of your life that were unfulfilling to your soul so you could stop the fucking behavior. Okay? All of this leads up to that. When you respect your boundaries, there ain't no room for that shit. None whatsoever. Okay. Why are all these coming out reverse? Okay. Listen. Okay. Listen. The reason they're telling all of you this, because we have the Knight of Cups, the Strength, the King of Cups. And listen, there are going to be some unexpected conversations coming through. Okay. Again, we have another perfect pair, the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So you come in with confidence, they're going to come in with confidence because they did the work, right? But there will be some sort of offer that you are not expecting, and you will just have to use your intuition of if it's something that you are willing to accept or not, okay? But the reason why they're bringing all of this to your attention, Earth signs, is because there was no forward movement in this relationship until this behavior stopped, right? Until you stopped accepting this behavior as okay. And it was holding up your healing process by you dwelling on it and focusing on it and obsessing about it. And it was keeping you from completing any karmic cycles and focusing on the love that is within, of accepting new love. If you are looking at this person as you are still angry or still mad, or you are having some resentment towards this person, boundaries are one thing, okay? The boundaries are for us, not them. But it is also important to realize that if you are trying to call someone in, but you still have your reservations and you are still angry at them, then you still have work to do, okay? Especially if you're talking twin flame energy. You shouldn't be angry. You should be at peace, because you know that if they were to come into your life still playing out that same behavior that they were playing out before, you wouldn't be happy. You wouldn't be fulfilled, right? And it would have been back and forth like a damn bobblehead. Which way am I going? Right? All of your attention would be focused on them to help them through the process. It's up to them, right? They have to make the choice just as much as you do. And this was all about leading you back to your, again, confidence, empowerment, belief in self, your individuality, your authenticity, and starting new fucking chapters for yourself. Okay? Just saying. And learning patience. Damn earth signs. I'm a Taurus for anyone who does not know, so I'm talking shit to myself. Okay? So, I'm saying. We all know how to hold up the process, don't we? So, listen, I'm stubborn as a fool. I can be. But I chose to give my stubbornness a different role. So instead of letting my stubbornness and to lead with fear, I choose to lead with confidence, right? So when my fear tries to come in, like, oh, well, this and this and this, nah, no. Nah. When darkness tries to override my life and try to tell me I'm not on the right path or I'm not doing the right thing, bitch, skip rocks. Skirt, okay? Because ain't nobody got time for that. Just give it a different role. It is up to you, okay? So, just, all right. Air signs. Air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is going on? Okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is going on? Okay. I knew it wanted to come out. It said, take me, and I didn't. Okay. Someone's trying to ignore red flags. Okay. Let's just cover that one up. We'll flip that up around. All right. And listen, I feel like it's one of those things where, it's kind of getting out of your own way, right? Not necessarily covering up red flags, because I feel like the air signs are looking for anything to run. It's like abandoned ship, alert, 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 with one fucking little thing. Like, we're not all human and we don't all have our shit, right? And listen, this is the thing that I want to bring up to the air signs, okay? No one is perfect, okay? Everyone has human, like, responsibilities, quirks, whatever. There is no such thing as perfect. So, just saying, when you see a red flag to something that makes you feel more than usual or makes you think more than usual, and you're overanalyzing a situation and you see one fucking hiccup and you're like, bitch, you know, okay, you in the fucking timeout, right? This is one of those things. All right, Ellie, love you. This is one of those things where you really have to look at, are you looking for a reason for it to fall through? Or is this actually like such a big warning sign that this is a make or break, right? Like, and that's where you got to use your discernment, not your ego and your pride and your fear, but discernment, okay? Because there is someone that you had a good time with, all right? There's someone that you feel like you had a very lighthearted energy around, someone that you like, there's a good chemistry back and forth, right? And yet there's this form of separation, whether that be, I'm hearing energetic or physical, okay? So you were actually calling this person back in, whether you realize it or not. So it's like you push, you pull. I want you, but I don't. That's the energy that I get, okay? This person you actually have a great deal of passion for and with. There's a lot of chemistry within this connection, but there's so many like little warning bells to abort mission that you're having a hard time trusting the situation. Okay? So that's what I'm getting. And they are fucking direct with y'all, man. Okay? Let the emotions flow. Be honest with your emotions, air sign. Okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Be honest with your emotions. Be real with yourself about what you're feeling for this person. Are they really causing an overflow of emotion, or is it your past triggering the fuck out of you? Okay, is it your insecurities that are getting brought up, or are there actually real warning signs that the codependent behaviors in place, or are you good enough for this person? Are they good enough for you? Are you overanalyzing like you usually do? More than likely. So the thing is, here is very tricky, right? The mind is all an illusion. It can come up with any fucking storyline you want it to. And usually it's based off of fear when you have an unhealthy ego. The ego is there to tell you what you like and what you don't like. Okay? The heart's there, it feels good. It feels real fucking good. Or it don't. That breaks my fucking heart. I don't feel right at all. Having the balance between the two leads to knowing. I know this is right for me, and I know this is not. And that's your blessing. It's learning the difference between I think, I feel, and I know. Okay? When you let the emotions flow and you are honest with your emotions about this person and this connection, then you will get to that point of knowingness. That's a big blessing. But you got to be honest with yourself, okay? I aborted the mission. Oh, Christina. Nurture all that you love, okay? So if you care about this person, if you care about this connection, nurture it. Work on it. Real relationships, real love, take effort. Okay? It's not going to be perfect. It is not going to be all unicorns and rainbows all the times. You're going to have to work through shit. Okay? That is the point of a real solid relationship. If there is something that makes you feel uncomfortable, talk about it. Right? If it is someone that you love, they are not going to shut you down. They are not going to make you feel crazy for feeling something that's completely out of the normal. If you need to be heard, like, listen, I need you to hear me. I need to talk to you about this stuff, right? But first, you got to be honest with what you're feeling about the situation before you can go talking about this shit to anybody, okay? So nurture yourself, because you should love yourself first. You should be your number one, okay? Be your biggest cheerleader. Go air signs. Go air signs with your dad's self. You know what I'm saying? And then that translates into your other relationships, okay? But see, Christina, thank you for that. Thank you for that vulnerability. Thank you for that truth. I see you. I hear you. I was not honoring myself in that connection. Okay? That is huge. That is a huge realization. That is a huge truth. To know that you are not honoring yourself in the relationship, right? So when you know that you're not honoring yourself, there's an unhealthy dynamic, right? So what do you need to do? Honor yourself first. So simple, yet so hard at the same time. So when you realize that the separation is actually healthy for you to get to that point of honoring yourself, that's when shit changes. It allows you to see the truth. So thank you for finishing that up for me. It leads you to wisdom. It leads you into that realization of how to love and honor yourself in all of your relationships. Not to think like your shit don't stink and I'm better than everyone else, but I know, right? I know my place. I know who I am. I know what I want and what I cherish. I know what I'm willing to put my effort into. And I'm confident in that. Mm-hmm. All right. So, okay. So, yeah, I mean, it with the Two of Pentacles being here, it's like weighing out the odds. Do I or don't I? Only you know, right? But with the Judgment card being here, it's like a rebirth. It's an aha, there's an awakening happening. They are calling you to step up to the plate because you have been playing victim, been wounded for too long. And they're tired of you living in this guarded space when there is someone in your life that is willing to remove the lid to their cup and be honest about their emotions. But again, this could just be you, right? You have been too guarded with your own emotions to realize that you are being called to step up to the plate and you've been blocking yourself. Okay? Or you could be, blocking yourself from someone who is not only psychic, intuitive, heartwarming, loving, nurturing, all these beautiful things. The Queen of Cups is a beautiful energy. This is someone who cares genuinely for other people. So whether you're female or male, it don't fucking matter. These are general readings. There's too many of y'all to be looking at genders, okay? But it's up to you to choose what you want. You either block yourself from love, or you accept yourself in love. Ooh, that's powerful, Spirit. Okay. Look what's on the bottom. The Sun, the happiest card in the deck. When you accept yourself in love, you become fucking radiant, childlike energy. And again, look at that. Push and pull. Okay. That's what they were talking about in the beginning. Childlike sense of energy. Push and pull. I want you, but I don't. Okay? Clear it up. Clear it up. Be honest about your emotions and what you're feeling about the situation. I promise you, you'll get your truth. All right? So, that's your blessing. That is your blessing. All right. Guys. What is going on with my fire signs? Fire signs. All right. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yes. All right. Thank you, girl. I knew dude, they've been on fire lately. I got so much to fill y'all in on, but I just haven't had time to make the readings and having the energy right. Like, all right. Fire signs. Very soon. What's very soon, Spirit? So what miracle are you bringing to my beautiful fire signs this holiday season? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I feel like some of y'all need to go fucking karaoke or something. I don't know why I feel like breaking out in song right now. I never do that. Oh, Lord. Honeymoon. All right, listen. Yeah, very soon a honeymoon phase is coming in for fire signs, okay? This is going to be a very elated time for you. Your true love is coming in, okay? This is a romance of a lifetime. This is someone that could either be coming in from a past life or from, a past experience in this current life. But there is a very strong, loving energy that is about to make its way into your life. And that is what Spirit is bringing in for you. Okay. First, you have to understand this is someone that you have been waiting for, but they are making sure that you have released all aspects and ties to your ex-partners, any fear, animosity, guilt, shame, all of that needs to be addressed. And you need to find yourself more in the present moment than in the past, and thinking the past is going to repeat itself. Okay, especially if this is someone you have already dealt with in this current lifetime. Okay, so when it comes to attraction, stop and smell the roses. Quit living in the past, quit living in fear, and you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay, so when this person comes in, let them prove themselves. But again, don't be throwing a bunch of shit in their face. All right, be light, be present, and have some fun. Okay, just saying. All right, fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What is happening? I'm telling y'all, what is up with y'all? Why y'all got me singing? Okay, stay strong, be patient. Okay, because it is worth waiting for. Whatever this true love, like, listen, we try to rush true love, we get, the way they bring shit through. You don't get a knight in shining armor, you get a dumbass wrapped in tinfoil, okay? I feel like that was from some show, but I don't even know. So this is about staying strong and embracing the masculine energy. You are the doer, right? You are the one who takes action and inspires action. And if you want true love in your life, it is up to you to spread the most authentic love there is, right? And that's by first loving self so deeply that it literally radiates from your body and your soul. Okay, so stay strong, protect your fucking castle, your temple, okay, mind, body, and soul, and understand that, you know, when it comes to the masculine energy, like, you have to, it is up to you to protect yourself and be vigilant with it. Okay, the tree of life, the source of the fire within, it is up to you, right? And if you want that like deep burning desire where someone looks at you and you just have no fucking doubt that this person loves you, can you look in the mirror and do that to yourself? Right? Like, damn, I am fucking lucky to be me. You know what I'm saying? Like, surrender to the flow, y'all. Just let it happen. Love and cherish yourself. And remember how fucking lucky you are. The ladybug is a symbol of luck and hope. The leaf falling means change, right? You are falling away from old patterns and beliefs. And like when I say boundaries and protecting yourself, does not mean being rigid and cold and, you know, just or denied every time, right? Like, we still need to be open, but allowing ourselves to fully experience within the flow of divine love, right? And know that this true love that is coming in your life is part of your destiny. Okay? It is part of your destiny. And especially embrace the masculine. They could be talking about the divine feminine, divine masculine coming in. Okay? Embrace the masculine. Right? Just go with it. See what happens. Fucking 10 of Cups, y'all. They are about to bless y'all so fucking hard. The 10 of Cups talks about having the happy family life where you can see you and your kids out in the yard, around the fire, building life together, feeling secure in your connection, and knowing that no matter what bridge you had to cross, no matter what obstacles laid in your way or anything that you feel like you have missed out on, that's all an illusion, right? Everything that you have done and gone through led you to this point right here. Okay? So please, for the love of God, do not block yourself. Okay? Listen, girl, when I've been channeling spirit lately, this is what they got me like. Okay? Y'all see this 5D version of me, my higher self version of me. I have actually been very drained the last few days, and that's why I have not gotten on. But it's coming. It's coming. Like, I know big things are coming, and I can feel a huge shift within me and my abilities. So I take my time, right? Again, and that's a good lesson too. Like, and again, and this is, I could easily say that I'm fine, but there's still a lot that goes on behind the scenes that you do not see, right? So it's okay. It's okay. Like, I'm good. There's stuff going on. And listen, I was having a huge moment earlier before I had to go meet my first client here in Franklin. I'm already getting clients in Franklin, y'all. Like, spirit providing. You know what I'm saying? But it's a good opportunity for you to realize not all is what it always seems, right? What you see is not what's always going on behind the scenes, right? So, yeah, guys, two reconciliation cards. Someone's coming back in. Someone's coming to scoop up their queen. And there's been a huge wake-up call and resurrection, a new purpose and renewal for fire signs. Okay, the Fool and the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. You can't get better than this, guys. Okay, so if this person is coming in from your past and you are still like looking at it at face value but not looking at the whole big picture, that's where you're going to get caught up. Okay, and someone's coming back. Either with, their cup open and willing to give and show, and, realizing that their source of love and understanding was already there the whole time. They just had a lid on it. But they have been called to rise up. Okay. The part of themselves that they thought, whether this is you or the other person, whatever parts of yourself where you felt that you were not in alignment or that your soul was suffocating, right? There's this rebirth here. There's a renewal. You are being called to rise up to the occasion. And listen, there's new beginning and abundance written all over this. So enjoy it. Okay? Enjoy the fuck out of it because you deserve it. And this is the love of a lifetime. Someone's coming to collect. Okay? Why got me singing though? I'm so confused. All right. So maybe some of y'all need to like really turn the music up, sing your little booties off, dance around the kitchen type stuff, and let some of that energy flow. Shake your tail feather and call it your masculine in. You know what I'm saying? All right. So with that being said, I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging in with me, all 7 of you. And I love you so unconditionally. And thank you for showing up thank you for all these messages. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and drop me a comment. Let me know how it resonates with you. And yeah, guys, I wish you the best of luck. I will not be on tomorrow or Christmas. Well, I might do a little video on Christmas because, I got to give a shout out to my peeps. That's how I do. So, but there will be no readings those 2 days. Not doing it. Okay. But I love you guys. Okay. Love you too, Daddy. And yeah, y'all please take care of yourselves. Enjoy these holiday times and just bask in it, guys, because the love is so divine. Okay. All right. Catch you later. Bye, guys.